Okay. Crystal Quest with a rock cruiser. Okay, if you're talking, yeah, that one is known for being nigh impossible. All right, you go there. I mean, I guess we're nebulas. We'll start with you here. Okay. Because the Lanius are like what? Float 600 scrap. Have your oxygen below a certain percentage, which that you just have to like remember to depower your O2 whenever there's a hack, particularly a door hack, because otherwise you'll fill up with oxygen. Oh, well, I'm not getting those jumps, am I? Oh, I forgot to move crew. Oh, okay. We're having fun. We're having fun in FTL today. All the stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's just 4 jumps, no money. That's fine. Hey, it's money. That's cool. Glue 12 scrap in a missile, probably. I mean, I guess we try punching it down for the surrender offer. 17 bucks. All right. Hey, we made some scrap. That's cool. I like that. These one missile, is that right? I mean, it's true. It's true. Oh, I also have to move this. Copy. Crystal B. Yeah, again, like ships that had like more powerful, like maybe Kestrel B's okay there, maybe Kestrel A is okay there. Like some boarding ships probably would have been all right, but like I'm talking about like ships where you could fire like 4 projectiles. Okay, fire. Do. That's just kind of frustrating. So that's the 10th loss. In the last 291 runs. Distress. 2, 3. I think I'm still kind of just trying to find the store. Don't cry. It's gonna get in there. Oh, no. Okay, they didn't. Nice. Okay, that's good. Okay. We should be, let's pre-cloak. Have no idea what's happening on our own ship. It's very good. All right, so their missile's offline. Excellent. Okay, we do that. And now we can turn the oxygen on. Oh, I hit my doors. Okay. Do. Where are you going now? Sensors. We're trying to maintain total oxygen levels while denying them ship destruction. Also getting some, I guess, training. They'll come back eventually. I don't want to blow up yet. Come on. Come on. That might require a little bit more aggressive venting. I'm a little surprised they haven't jumped back yet, but that's okay. Here they come. Easy peasy. 22. All right. Hey, Tic-Tac-Toe, how's it going? Maybe. You're crying? Like, gosh, it's been so many hours. Like I said, it's pretty straightforward. Like, that was just really awful RNG really early on our run that claims, you know, like a couple, maybe a dozen ships or something. And Crow taking it out. So, like, in theory, you're gonna lose about 2% of your runs are gonna be lost, and it's gonna be out of your control. So it's not like I'm happy or I'm enthused. Like, yeah, that's good. I mean, it's not too surprising to lose to a Rebel rigger. They are essentially the worst ship you can run in the early sector, particularly heavy laser Combat 1 varieties. You know, you hope to have fared better, but wasn't the case. And again, this is one of the nice things about not, like, we're just doing it like a overall playing versus like win streaking. Like, if I had just lost like a 26, a 20 whatever streak because of that, that would be incredibly frustrating. Like, if you're trying to PB, if you're trying to world record or whatever, which I guess is also a PB, then yeah, that is like a really garbage feeling. I'm just waiting for my O2 to get back up in case we have to do something very similar. Unless there's like an immediate store. There's not an immediate store. Okay. 39 scrap sector 1 so far. 1, 2, 3. Store. Okay, let's go ahead and sell Crystal Vengeance because it's awful. Isn't on. So, 4-person teleporter, like, mind control really is not super effective. It can work on this ship. Just because you already have 3 crew that operate kind of like a hack. because they can lock down a room and kill. Slugay is not how I remember. Oh, I guess I have to change my title. Yeah, we died like 4 jumps in. Good old. So we sell the Vengeance. We're probably just buying shields. We'll buy up to 13 fuel. Maybe I'll go 14. I'm gonna go 15. So I can't buy battery, but like fuel on boarding ships is very like, if you get extra fuel out of storage, you end the run with like 80 fuel. If you just keep getting like crew and weapons, then you're not getting consumables. And then you can kind of dip low on fuel. How that possibly happened. Combat 1, Heavy Laser 1, Mini Beam. Their first volley dealt 3 damage to my shields, and I missed 1, 2, 3 of my first 6 shots. And then they hit weapons. So 50% evasion plus hitting all my key systems. Ugh. Avoid conflict, I guess. Cool. Could have been double rewards there. Yeah, but Nuth did nothing wrong that time. Okay. So kind. You wish you were here for that. I mean, it's gonna be on the VOD. It's... lacks a surprise factor. Not true. That's kind of cool. Huh. Yeah, that's good for me. The rest of it's not so much. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Crystals are worse at putting out fires, yes. They're not as bad as Mantis, but they are worse than everybody else. Who's in max without shields? Actually, I think max without shields is like 6. Okay, we're not getting that dodge. That's not hitting a vital system. I want my doors fixed. But I want to jump now so that at least I have I have cloaking saved. Getting pretty hot. Yeah. Cool. All right, so Sector 1 has been 50, 60, 77 scrap minus 40. 50, 60, 77 scrap minus 40. 37 scrap sector 1. Nice. Nice. We're doing it. Crow, why do you think you're the unluckiest FTL player in the world? To go from that dunk into whatever the heck this just was for a sector 1 is so ridiculously bad. We can get away, like, this is ship that can. The Ion Blast is a nice pickup, though. At least we have an answer to Zoltan Shields now. Not the best answer, but an answer. Yeah, that was our sector 1. Double Uncharted Nebula! Yes! Okay. We're rolling now. Okay. Store with $27. I mean, that's tempting. 1, 2, 3. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. At least there's a store. I mean, I don't need the store now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We probably take it in 5 jumps. I forgot to move crew. Crow, what are you doing, buddy? Okay. Should have just double locked down there. Got lucky. Oh. We already sold Vengeance. That's why I subtracted the 40 scrap from the sector, because it was Vengeance paid for it. So selling Crystal Vengeance gave us more scrap than that entire sector 1. 12. Nice. I gotta not bother putting crew in sensors. With a shield and weapon buffer? Yeah. Apparently involves missing all your shots and them just dunking shields as hard as they can and then dunking your weapons immediately afterwards. It's give them credit. It was a good strat. Good strat. Yeah, I'll do that. I was just adventurous. Ain't no way I'm hoarding 600. So like 600 scrap. Again, it also depends on what difficulty you're playing on, because you get a lot more scrap on easy than you would do in normal or hard, and you probably skill level depending, luck depending. Like, you could probably stop investing in your ship in, like, Sector 5 and still be okay. Like, yeah, you have to remember, there are, like, 150 scrap beacons in, like, Sector 8. But yeah, you might also have to do, like, something like, all right, like, I'll buy these weapons, but I won't upgrade weapons until I get around there. Training ship. All right, first we'll deal with the border in my med bay. Yeah, it's very possible. Like, it's like it can seem very daunting, but of course I assume they only have the Lanius A because they have to do it with the A to unlock the B, because that's what they're trying to go for. Death except decline the double rewards. Yeah, I mean, like, if my shots land, it's just a completely different fight. But their shots target things differently. It's a pretty different fight. We talked about like O2 strat. Might help, yeah, like it to try and get smart targeting, but so it gets the heavy laser maybe, but not the mini beam swipe, and the combat drone don't care. Like I'm just saying, the first mini beam swipe hit an empty room, so that was not a smart target. And shoot the drone, that's also a possibility. I think we only got one more volley off. And it's like, do I shoot the drone or do I try and take down the heavy 2 or the mini beam? Like every single one of those weapons is awful. I'm just thinking if I actually want to bother doing, and I don't. Yeah, the drone does eventually respond. No, that's what Breadknoth is talking about, is I could intentionally attempt to shoot down the drone, and that would have slowed down the offense of at least the drone. Oh, cool. All right. So we've actually already made more scrap this sector than we did the last sector. Clone Bay time? I generally don't go Clone Bay, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. That is pretty nice, because then like you don't even have to get like buffer points for your drone or your Clone Bay. But if I have another way of dealing with auto ships, then I'll just use that instead. Sensors. Okay. Everyone still needs training. Super Paper Mario. I've never owned a console in my life, so I've never had a PlayStation, a Dreamcast, a Nintendo of any sort, GameCube or whatnot. Hope there isn't a buffer versus the heavy laser. Isn't much help versus taking the heavy offline. Yeah, that's true. So assuming that the shot lands, and assuming they don't have the buffer point versus the heavy laser still going, like, is the heavy laser less damage than the combat one? It probably isn't. Gosh. The 2 damage versus 2 damage, but it's 9 seconds versus, I don't know. Do I want to go to a store? 62 bucks. 62 bucks and a dream. So we could buy fuel. 8.1, right, because they had, well, they would have pulled the, something else was damaged, they would have pulled the, that crew. Wow, do we just go straight into hacking? We have a green and red sector coming up next. There's a possibility, there's a 50% chance that one of these beacons is also a store. I mean, what you could do is you could just check to see if the door and drone control open when I hit weapons. I don't think it did. I think it took a full cycle to do repair. Like, if they had a repair bot, then it's just, like, extra super dead. Rebel-controlled drones. Well, worse would be abandoned. But Ion Blast doesn't help me in abandoned either. Like, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't help me in abandoned. It is helpful against Zoltans versus essentially having everything we need to win minus weapons or some way to get through Zoltan's shield and having it, like, right now. Could also just sell it to get Halberd Beam online. And then we have a weapons loadout. Can we board? No. I think it's really, really close with 4 in training. Like, it's really close. We have partial training. Flip crew and jump back. I might have to, like, upgrade to, like, level 2 to kind of make it safe. It is a possibility. We could just sell this because it's not doing any good right now and buy the Halberd Beam. And then hope get through the sector with Ion Blast, Halberd Beam, cloaking. Like, that's a winning solution. Okay. It's just the 2 indoors. Yes. Oh, well. Hello, Dern. Would you like to be a Crystal or a Zoltan? Doop doop doo 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 boo. If you have a preference. Darn nub nub. Gary nub. All right, that's cool. That's totally fine. Ah, darn. Welcome to the crew. Ba 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 da ba. I mean, diving's not terrible because we just, like, kill them so fast. No, 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 it's totally fine. That's it. It's all good. It is all good. Attack the ship. Okay, again, we have a potential training ship here. Or we just win, I guess. That's another possibility. I don't really need the reactor more than I'd rather have this as my boarding crew without having to run anybody around or delay anything. Just real out of storage, plus 22 scrap. Nice. Good rewards. So the reason I kind of went weapons over hacking is, like, sometimes you just go into a weapon ship. I mean, we technically with this weapon setup could deal I mean, we'd still do damage through 2 shielded ships. It scales okay. Actually, I mean, scale's phenomenal. It's just that it's another 40 scrap investment. It is a lot to get the weapons online. 70, 80, it's 100 scrap. Hi, you're waiting for me. And you only put up the mini beam. Okay. Ideally, I want this crew in engines because they can just steal so much power. They can steal a reactor from here. They can steal it from... Actually, I know, like, mind control is there. All right, nice. Getting all the gains. We didn't get in Sector 1. Still need almost another 40 scrap to get both the Halberd and the Ion online. I really have to think about whether I actually want to dive or not. Attack the ship. Okay, so they don't have any crew. They might have crew here. Like, I can't board and run back. Okay. Right. Close. My poor doors. Cool. All right. Value. Imagine Uncharted Sector 2 being better than Civilian Sector 1. Hey, Trogdor. Welcome, welcome. Do. That's a cute little micro. I don't know if that's like the most efficient. I mean, I could see where you board into the empty rooms to juke out the weapons and then like slide into the weapons and punch them down in time, but if that's the case, beyond me. 1, 2. Attack the pirate. Hi. Hi, pirate. Boarding bot? Okay, we don't know what kind of crew they have, which is really bad, but we can deal with the boarding bot pretty consistently. We might just be in for a really long fight. Like, I don't want to board into this ship and they have like double mantis waiting for me and I get locked in. Like, and start losing crew. That's when things are bad. Gosh, that depleted half the oxygen from my ship. It's kind of bonkers. Okay. Get through them much faster this time. Okay. We're up to 76% oxygen. Get him. Okay. Like I said, it's a pirate ship. You have to respect pirate ships. Okie dokie. That worked out really well. 1, 2, 3. This should be the last one. Should be. Is it? Okay. Give ourselves as much of an unfair advantage as possible. How do you know it should be the last one? Trying to learn... Oh, no. Ask away. I love answering questions. So enemy ships start with, have like 4 drone parts. There's a little bit of weirdness, like the drones that like spawn at the start of the fight might not count against those 4 drone parts used up. But generally that's how it functions outside the flagship. So they'll have like 4 drone parts to hack or 4 drone parts to associate. Also, don't Russian. I'm going to just not say anything, but English only, please. I'm sure if I read it, I would be totally pleased with that message. Papanada, go here, and we're good. Alright. And plus, hey, like punching down the robot does give combat training, which is always nice. Greetings, Commander. How about we negotiate with the pirates to destroy the rebel? Yeah, I don't think they're down for that. They're just pirates. Pirates being pirates. I mean, they could be cool about it, but they're probably not. Opportunists. Da-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum. So are we diving this sector? Okay, none of these beacons are showing there to be a ship fight, but 1, 2... We do get 3 more jumps. Oh, we can take that. Actually connects. All right, so we get a fight, 2, 3, and then dive. Normally, I'm not the biggest fan of diving, but like I said, with this ship, you can kind of get away with it. And not having to worry about an ASB does make a pretty considerable difference. Considerable difference. Ah, I could... barely. It's fun. Alright. Finish him up. Send the Zoltan to fix, and then we just kill 2 Mantis, and we're good. Dude just got fully trained. Hey, Tesla. All right, so we try to spread around a little bit of the combat training. Actually, we're almost close to all 3 being fully trained, which is really nice. It's interesting in Uncharted Nebula which dive. I wonder that raise the average of dives more viable. I would say yes. Like anytime you have Nebula, like diving is weird. I think a lot of people kind of underestimate the ship that they're going to face. They just focus on the ASB, but you can run into some really nasty rebel elites. Like they will be a sector more difficult, so they could have like 2 shields and 5 power and weapons. And yeah, maybe sometimes it's a Vulcan and a mini beam and you're golden, and other times it's like Flak 1 heavy laser Leto small bomb, and you're just like, oh, like that ship is very dangerous. Because it's very dangerous. Okay, we do have a map, so we know that there's no hazards. No, I haven't even gotten missiles. What do you want from me? What is your specialty? Oh, premium O2, decline. All right, well, those extra jumps were not worth it. Yeah, there's not. It's going to just be the elites. Okay, so I got 100 scrap. Like that is ideally what I'm going to upgrade into. Ideally, I mean we can technically do 3. The plan is to board and crush their weapons. I think they could they have 4 crew? They might be able to have 4 crew. Like, is it worth the beat to send the Zoltan? I won't be able to see the position in engines, which could be a little bit sketch. We could just do this, which is generally not what I would do. But it could buy us a bunch of time. I don't have to worry about an ASB, so we would essentially, I would want to actually board 4 strong, cloak the volley, and yeah, actually, I think we'll just pre-cloak. Smallest investment with the biggest value. Wow. Okay. All right, only 3 crew. Wait until the screen turns white in the room. That lets me know my crew are now there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, those are very spooky weapons. Those are very spooky weapons. Now, I don't have any other lockdowns. That's true. Okay. We're totally gonna kill them, by the way. Okay, GG's. Bum, 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 bum. Good fight. All right, so all in all, it really wasn't particularly worth it because, like, for the fuel, we lost out on it, but our ability to do that and be safe, it's pretty good. Rocks or NG? Rocks have live mine event, which is a rare event with only a 25% chance of killing a crew, which I prefer not to have. NG sectors will have stores, which I'm pretty okay with. Guess extra green sector here. I'm more like concerned about the choices than anything. This is also home worlds, but we're boarding, so we'll be getting crew kills if we get that quest line. 1, 2, 3. What is this layout? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I guess that's how we're doing this. Let's go ahead and have crew and sensors so we can actually see what's going on. Sure. Okay, well. Double hull laser ones. Knowing where the store is. Board the station, save yourselves for 13 bucks. Hey Badger, would you like to be a crystal? You can be a crystal. Why not save the NG? Okay, so that event, the last option, the third option, save yourself, is 100% safe. It's always available there, and you just get a little bit of scrap. Yeah, but if you try to save the NG or the drone schematic, you risk crew. Yeah. If you had a clone bay, then go for it. All good. Do, 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 do. Hacking. All right. Do I really want to sell a weapon to... Yeah. Clone baby's never saying you're sorry. I don't know. Everyone gets like, ah, Crow, you killed me. Clone baby. Complaining. Fussy pantses. It's only one fuel. You know, we could get drone parts though. All right, I kind of like this play. Kind of. Right? I forgot this is already level 2. It's a pretty decent position to be in. Let's see if we can make money. Attack the ship. 2 crew. That mantis is totally gonna get into the room, by the way. That is a ginormous missile, which I don't have a guaranteed chance of cloaking. Is this faster? Should have already started rotating the Zoltan in. I should have cloaked, then determined if I actually wanted to send a drone part there. That would have been the correct play. We're probably gonna kill. They don't even have a medical unit. Yeah. Okay. Fighting Zoltan. Sure, sure, sure. I have 2 reactor that I'm not even using. Well, I guess now we have. That's for that. It's good. Yeah, the hack would. No, the hack was 100% unnecessary. Keep putting our Zoltans in rooms that don't require a reactor. That's how you play. That's how you play the with Zoltans. Definitely. The civilian ship. Okay, this is a little bit different, right? This is 100% different. Yeah, this fires a lot faster. Also 3 crew. Raka needs a few more points of punching. Neat. Do. Whoa! Aki was just throwing them down. Jeez. He had fully trained crystals, and Aki's just John Wicking over there. Oh, it's another store. I don't know about that store. I feel like I don't know about that store. Just waiting for my oxygen to get back up. No. It doesn't take much for this ship to win. Like, we actually have enough even after that absolutely garbage Sector 1, we now essentially have enough to win. Like, we have a way to get through Zoltan Shield. We have the boarding support that we want. I still want, like, 1 more crew, but... And we have to do, like, training because Halberd. Yeah, it's also very true. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have to go through the store anyways. Yeah, you almost have to like anticipate. Ugh. You almost anticipate it with this ship because you just auto ships you can't kill, Zoltan shielded ships you can't kill in the early sector. You're just kind of like there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Like, I'm losing a jump going to the store anyways. Like, the only thing I'm buying there is what, a battery? No, I'm not dipping below 8 fuel. No, thank you. I love you, FTL. Never change. Never change. Just always be you. Always be hilarious. As I said, so we bought up to 15 fuel, and I was like, you know, we sometimes have, we got 2 extra fuels out of storage, and we were still not quite at the level I generally like to sit, which is, like I said, 13 fuel. And you have to be really careful with those fuel trades, because some people just kind of snap to them. Like I said, I like being at 13 fuel. I'm gonna have to know, like, there's another store within my fuel limit before I kind of do a trade like that puts me below 13. Particularly in like certain sectors, like it's like, oh wow, Uncharted Nebula, like maybe you just get absolutely bodied by empty beacons, right? And you're like, okay, well I can trade 4, I leave 8, but then you jump and you're actually down to 7, and then if there's nothing there, you're down to 6. We go to the next sector, like that's 5, 4, and you're like, oh, well now I'm really against it very quickly. And there's a possibility we just get like a map anyways. Scrap it. Yeah, it's fine. Zoltan Homeworlds, okay. Well now. I say that not FTL would be like, going to spite you, so you have 30 fuel by yeah, no, FTL totally does that. Like, FTL is just like, then just gives you the dumbest amount of resources, and you're just like, oh, okay, thank you, I guess. There was a run where I think I was like really close to like running out in like sector 6, and then I killed the flagship and I had like 32. It's just like, no, okay. Yeah. Okay. Definitely not ideal. Those are very spooky weapons, by the way. Leto. I think they've also dodged every single asteroid, which is really nice. Yeah, energy investigator. One shot incoming. I do have a buffer here. I don't have one here. I might eat the missile. Nah. I have 2 shields. Oh, well, I waited too long anyways. Oh, you were on auto fire. Well, that was a mistake. Oh, that doesn't do anything because my piloting's still down. Okay, we're still not through yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could potentially have taken 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're just I don't know, RNG. There we go. Okay. Gross. I don't want to shoot the ion because actually it could stun the crew. Potentially prolonging the fight where we just win it as is right now. Yeah. It's fine. Roper. All right, Roper, you're in charge now. It's fine. Okay. Oh, good. That's cool. We got a partial, like, we already have pilot training. It's really excellent. Very spooky fight. Could have been worse. Could have actually had an offensive drone in this fight, I believe. Okay, let's resave positions and wait for our oxygen to get back up. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, good. Can you talk more about what made this fight particularly scary? All right, so first thing in any fight, it's like really important to know what threat assessment is and it's like judging how dangerous a fight is. So I don't know off the top of my head if this is a Leto or an Artemis. But this is a heavy ion and this is a burst laser 2. So this fires 3 shots. This suppresses a singular shield for 10 seconds. If it lands, or like if I don't have any shields up, and this just pierces shields. So we are potentially looking at like the first volley, like this is just ignores shields and this one hits, so we could potentially take 2 damage. But this is all hidden behind a Zoltan shield, which I have to do 5 damage to before it goes offline. So like my projectiles, I'm doing 4 damage to that Zoltan shield per cycle, and that's if all my shots land. So that's not great. So essentially they're going to get to fire at least 2 volleys to my 2 volleys. Now that's before we talk about the fact that we're in an asteroid field. And so that escalates the fights in a couple different ways. On one hand, it does hit their Zoltan shield sometimes and takes their Zoltan shield offline faster. And that is beneficial for us, so we can get over and board very quickly. And then I'm fine once I'm able to board because they don't have a medical unit and I win those boarding fights. On the other hand, if my shots were missing, which they were a little bit, what can happen is my shields can be ioned, and then I'm also being suppressed by asteroids, which essentially means this thing is firing 3 shots potentially unimpeded. And that's when fights can get pretty gross. And like, we're a pretty powerful ship, so I didn't think we'd get like completely doom spiral, but there's like consideration of things like, all right, like my cloaking doesn't work, my shields get a double fire because of the burst laser or the Leto / Artemis. No, wait, it has to be a Leto because that's 2, 4, 5 power system. Sector 3, right? No, Sector 4, it could be higher. So we don't have to do actual classwork? No. Fight assessment is a skill set that a lot of people are not that great at. Like, I've been a little bit guilty of where I go into a fight because I have the cloaking hacking set up and just being like, nope, I'm fine. I got cloaking 2, hacking 2. I'm totally okay. And you really have to actually assess where the fight is. The fight's also made a little bit more complicated because of where my reactor is currently located. Like, yeah, I'm not using the Zoltan right now, but you can see that I'm 3, 4. I'm currently what's called like 3 reactor light. Like, we look at it this way. I'm not running these systems, so I have to also know where I'm like shifting power into. Does include another cycle. Yeah, I'm totally okay not trying to go for another cycle. Store $29. 5 drone parts. Okay. Yarp. It's really nuts out. Like, the cycle was like a small unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way towards a beacon here. This is the Zoltan Peace Envoy. We carry no weapons or shielding, rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. Let's hear them out. We take your silence for interested contemplation. They talk at length about peace and harmony, but either it's beyond your simple mind or it's all nonsense. I'd have no idea what this word means. Continue. They finish. Please spread the word of enlightenment to those who have not heard. Once you've contacted our brethren, they transmit orders to so-called brethren. Attack them for score, yeah. Calls for looking at it deeper than a volley or two, which can be really tricky. Yeah. So, like, as one of the reasons why generally you want to rush shields, and it just starts making fight assessments a lot easier, where you can be like, oh, like, this fight's just completely safe, like, they can't damage me. Or, like, it looks like their weapons are spooky, but because the enemy ships, like, auto-fire, you start piecing together this notion of, like, okay, so their first volley isn't scary, but their second volley is scary, but I'm going to have this ability to disrupt their weapons this percentage of time, and then you're calculating, like, a lot of those little elements. And generally speaking, you should try and make fights safe as fast as possible. That is generally your #1 priority. And a lot of times that could involve just killing the enemy ship. But you should, like, trying to survive and, like, live to another day is more of a goal. So you'll see me probably more so than a lot of other players, like, hack weapons. Because by delaying their weapons, I have more opportunities to... Another store. Okay, well, those are our 2 stores in the sector. There's a potential Zoltan shield. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are we just, like, going around the world? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, we can go 2, 3, 4. No, that's fine. New stage 2, shooting shields to end the fight faster rather than, yeah, like, you want to generally just take off their offense. And it makes sense because, like, let's say, so you shoot at their shields and they shoot at your weapons. Who's winning that fight? Okay, well, now you got to repair your weapons, which is 12 and a half seconds per repair, unless you have, like, an Engie, or twice as long if you only have Mantis. Okay, so now they get another volley off, and that's another volley doing damage to you. And then you have to wait for your volley, so that's another volley that does damage to you. So you get, like, 3 to 1 on your volley. But if you invert that, like, you hit their weapons and you're like, okay, now I'm getting 3 to 1 on my volleys. Okay, so like this fight, we see that they have that burst 1 and a heavy laser. So that's 3 shots. And I only have 2 shields. So that already tells me this fight's a little bit dangerous. But I don't know what kind of drones they have. But they also only have 3 crew and a clone bay. Repair shields before the second volley. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so no repair. Oh, no, I totally misread this. Basic laser. All right, yeah, so this fight is safe minus the ion intruder that they just sent over. So what we're gonna do is cancel that garbage by doing this. Gosh, I do so much pre-cloaking now. So if I am able to essentially do 2 damage to this drone system, this boarding bot stays offline, and this fight is completely safe. So like I said, normally you want to try and target weapons here, but I'm in a position where I can pre-cloak the fight, buying myself 10 seconds, and each one of these destroys a system in 12 and a half seconds. Training doesn't matter. So we're at like 12, 6. Now we're like every 3 seconds. This drone is back online, so now we know that the ion intruder is not showing up ever. Filthy pre-cloaker. I've actually been using that as a way to get the right offset on the weapon hacking. I can't remember when I started doing that, but it is ridiculously effective. All right, I'm just gonna rotate crew in the room. All right, Ratman, thanks for stopping by. All right, I'm gonna put you 2 in shields and then you 2 in, no, actually, All right. Oh, it's a training ship. Not quite. Hey, whoa. You're fired, Roper. You got fired so fast. Now you're gonna have to go punch people. That's your new job. Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. Have a good run, lads. Hopefully better than the first run. Ugh. All right. Do I just get this up to level 2? Normally this would be instant, but I am in a Zoltan sector, and that's kind of what gives me a little bit of pause. Because the other thing we could just do is the Ion Halberd Beam to get through Zoltan shields very quickly. Kind of like that idea. Yeah, we lost the first run. Intruders on board. All right, first one, so that's 2 shots and a mini beam. Slightly dangerous fight. Okay, they're boarding this way. They're gonna send more boarders. What is this? This is 11 and this is 11? No, this is 10. We could desync him with a hack. Okay. They hold. They try to join. And then we counterboard unimpeded, lockdown, and pre-cloak. And we can move the Zoltan into here. So as soon as one of these weapons comes offline, it doesn't matter which weapon comes offline, we're 100% safe with 2 shields. Did you call it the spookiest fight or something? That's how I roll. Yes. Combat 1, heavy laser 1, mini beam, and it dealt 3 damage to my shields before I had a chance to do anything. Okay, we're fine. We are fine. You're like, nope. Easy peasy. Oh, you so-and-so! Can I get through? Can I DPS them down in time? No. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Whatever. I'll be back. I screwed up my lockdown there by not locking down. There, we fixed it. I fixed it. It's okay. 40 bucks. Okay, I mean, we're still heading to the quest, I suppose. Subset Games' next title? Yeah, I don't know. They're always like been mysterious about those things. Just want to give them a repair training. Enemy crew don't get training. Do make good games. Hello there. All right, so Vulcan will eventually be dangerous. I don't know what kind of bomb this is. It might just have to only be small bomb. Mike would be like, I know exactly what weapons they are going to have. It's really close. All right, so they're boarding here, which means we can just vent and ignore them temporarily, and we're gonna counterboard into here. Ah, I get in. Tried. I tried. So the only thing I do is I just okay, float this, hopefully. Okay, it's okay. I just need to take their weapons offline, and then eventually we just win. Okay. I mean, actually, you need the training more, but whatever. Neat. Just keep boarding. Stealth B is unique. Like, you can snowball so hard. Like, fights are just, like I said, you just can do that. Like, we didn't even hack there. Like, we could have hacked there and been even safer. It's difficult for the game at this point to throw a ship that is actually troubling to us. Have I ever played No Pause? No, No Pause is impossible. Yeah, no, there's a couple of people who play No Pause. Far plays No Pause. Brett Knotts is in the chat, also does No Pause. I have not chosen to go that route. I like to do all my silly little microwing. You're washed. Oh, that's right. You're like a pause player now, aren't you? Pausing it up over there. You arrive at the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan, but the only thing nearby is a rebel ship closing in fast. We found you. You're not getting away this time. Hail them. I can't imagine anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. But totally there could be reconciliation or ideals without war. That's what we've been doing the whole time, just not doing war stuff. Our ideals are too different to be so easily reconciled. Do you think this could end anyway but war? But true progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Again, that's how we've been doing so far. No bloodshed. Suddenly, on occasion, the ship fade away. The Zoltan fleet appears around your ship, and the captain of the ship you met previously materializes on your bridge. Although your methods are crude and most certainly ineffective, this is clear you took our previous meeting to heart. If your ship represents Federation willingness to adapt, we do we can to aid you in the fight. This technology should aid you in your quest. Zoltan Shield. Oh, okay, good. Good. We're only now extra disgusting. 2, 3. I guess I'll buy a reactor. Maybe in engines, just to get closer to the 100% dodge. Zoltan Nebulas have a tendency to be incredibly empty. They're really garbage. Yeah, there's just like, hey, I have an ion weapon. I also have cloaking, but more importantly, I have an ion weapon. Yeah, FTL is like, hey, we're sorry about that last run. Here you go. Again, we're sorry. I'm so sorry. You just don't know how sorry we are, Crow. We feel super bad about that. Don't tell people FTL's a bad game. Don't do it. It's not a bad game. It's just there are times where it's a little bit unfair. Zoltan Border Police. Okay. And my doors too. That's kind of gross. Wow, they get a missile and a combat drone? What garbage is this? Okay. I should be moving them. All right, Crow, let's stop for a second, assess the fight. We got that situation taken care of. We're healing up that crew. We're going over there. Let's fire our ion from a year ago. I'm losing this fight so badly. What? Okay, I don't have reactor. That's kind of a thing, but I also don't need weapons now. They don't have a clone bay, right? Okay. I didn't get hit, 70% of shields. I cloaked because we still had the pip up. And I didn't want the drone to shoot it down before the missile went. So those were two decisions I was trying to make. Oops. Sugar. Yeah. Okay, reactor there. Let's do this, do this, do this. Kite through. Buying time, buying all the time we can. Okay, so 4 crew are healthy and good to go. Do I kill 2 and 2? Yeah, we want to do it this way. Okay, so that'll break. We'll get that down. I need to do 2 damage to their weapon systems before they're able to do anything. We do not have 100% evasion. I'm going to steal the power from here to run it back through here. Right? Do I want weapons? No, weapons don't mean anything right now. Let's go shields. I'm not going to get there in time for what I want. We can go here. Oh, it's Roper. Roper does not have lockdown. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Roper, go. Oh, no. This is fine. We got this. We just put 4 crew in the room. Can we win from here? That's a good question. Wow, 2 lockdowns and we did no. Of course, we're only having 2 people attack. That's the big difference. Even though I have 12 people in the room, carry the 1. Oh, the one moving, right? Yeah, I didn't settle them back down. I'm gonna play it safe, because exploding Zoltans are no joke. Okay, we just don't have any shields up for a second. It's totally normal. Get another reactor back. Everything's totally fine. Yeah, we're good. Cool. Easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Wow, that was fun. Good thing it wasn't a clone bay. That would have been worse. Do 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 ba do boo boo do do. Yeah, I need the other one to be attacking to try and get that other weapon offline. But it was fine. Boo doo doo boo. Hello, whole pigeon joins. Oh, you can totally be the slug. Nobody else wanted to be the slug. I can spell sometimes. Welcome aboard, whole pigeon. Oh, I'm sorry, week was crummy. That is never good, obviously, but no. Come be a slug. All right, we got 2 jumps. We got 102 scrap. Technically, don't need anything from stores the rest of the way. We could probably just like buy a reactor. That would be a very reasonable purchase. I don't know if I'm floating money for a bypass or more power, upgrade certain systems. I was wondering if you had one of those. Are you fully trained yet? You are not. We can get a 4v3 situation, but that's a pretty protracted fight, which is not really what I want to have happen. So I probably should hack the weapons here. can't even see it. Nope. Cool. I guess we'll move you there for now. Also, I probably should hack the weapons. Okay, so there's only one of them left. We have 2 pips up on our Zoltan shield, plus we have cloaking, so we should be fine. Give myself a chance of dodging for training purposes. How about no? Just a flush room. Yeah, that's fine. Fine. I should have not done the other lockdown, because then the bot respawned. Actually made the fight take longer instead of shorter. It's not how that's supposed to be done. Ba-do-ba-do. Continue. Ooh. Sure. All right, Roper, you're fired again. It's really terrible. Should maybe work on that. We'll put you here. Let's do this way. Sad life for Roper. No, I don't. It's not that nobody wants. It's like everybody wants Roper. That's how we should look at it. Just so popular. Like, I heard good recommendations about Roper. Would love to come for them with me. Slugger Mantis. I didn't do it. Nobody saw it. It's fine. That's actually probably true. There's a possibility of that occurring. So we got that upgrade because of Kazakh, and again, we are in a position where I'm not very fearful of anything, so we can be silly with our decision making at this point. Attack the ship. Hey, it's like the first time reading it was very sad. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's just better to like you can always try running your crew bay, like kiting them through the med bay. Some ships are much easier to do that than others, and as long as they're in the med bay, they're not losing any health. And hopefully you can just win the fight before it really actually becomes a problem. I would like that impressive barrage down, please. Yeah, I know. Like, that's pretty much an honor. Like, who can replace me? Kazakh. Oh, yeah. Whew. I've heard about Kazakh. It's pretty good. Gotta min-max, gotta min-max, gotta min-max, gotta min-max. And a little bit low on drone parts, which we bought 4, but I did definitely wasted 1. At least 1. Okay, we see that, so we see more beacons, and we pick up those beacons. That picks up those beacons this way, that way, and then we're good. We can see all the beacons, so we will definitely see the store. Continue. Okay. We're not using any drone parts for this fight. Hey-oh. All right. A little bit more training, and then we're out of here. It's a store. That is not inherently where I really wanted the store. Also, I think I was supposed to go like this way, but... mostly they go for there for drone parts. Okay, no boarding. This room is next to the door, so they can aggressively counter. A little bit unfortunate. Is this firing at 3 seconds? No dodging. Should really put you in shields. Pretend it actually matters. Okay, 2 are dead. Resolve the Zotan shield for a little bit. So that'll do far. Missile does another one, and they're dead before anything else happens. Nice. Wow, did you? Oh, somebody else wasn't fully trained. Oops. It was an oversight. Not a major one, but a minor one. Do. Store. Give me the bypass right now. Small bomb. It's crazy, we've only gotten 5 missiles this entire run. Oh, the one? Yeah. I mean, I guess I could be training them. Like, There's a problem when it, like, doesn't matter. Yeah, like, small bomb just doesn't even feel necessary. It's just like, I should be training crew. But also, it really sucks. Are we holding out for Kazakh? Kazakh only? Like, we could buy, but no. No. Welcome back. Kazakh only. All right, you know, Kazakh's not a distress beacon. Kazakh is the distress beacon. One ping only. No, not a Kazakh. Oh, you scummy bummy. You. No. Don't try to get me tricked into buying getting some non-Kazakh bait. I'm not falling for that. Sure. We can do anything. Kazakh. No. I tried. Like, you can't blame me, chat. I totally tried. It is not my fault. Gonna turn the channel on to emote only now. Emote only. I know that's not Kazakh. This game is stupid. I refuse. Where's the mash emote? Crow Ramash. Attack the ship. Cool. Crow, why do you not have the burst laser 2 online? It's like it's the best purchasable weapon in the game. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I heard. Yep, definitely a thing that does a thing. No disagreements there. It's an auto ship? That's a little bit gross. Yeah, good old drone buffer point. Oh, Asteroid being a bro. Of course, Asteroid being a friend. Asteroid would never. Okay. It's fine. Totally would have taken damage there if we did a burst laser too. Just saying. Just saying. It's okay though. It's all right. Just, you know, stuff is happening here. Waiting for oxygen to return. How much weapon training did we get? A whole. Okay, 18. It's good. hubris. The best two words in the English dictionary. It's true. No Kazakh. Did everything I could. I tried. I don't know. Like, sometimes, like, this game just never gives you anything sometimes, you know? You just have these runs where nothing goes your way. It's just a struggle throughout the entire time. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it's always Crystal Bay. Like, Sector 1, how much scrap did we make Sector 1? What was it? Did we make 37 scrap in an Ion Blast 1? That was our Sector 1? This game is stupid. Scrap it. It's fine. Next sector. And G's. Okay. See, so if things go bad, you know, we have the repair burst to fix it really quickly. That's that strategy. Definitely. Definitely. Take your surrender. Right, yeah, it'll take forever to fix something. It's anticipating their study. I guess go to distress then store. Board station, save ourselves. Surely Kazakh is engaged in the NG sector, maybe. Breach 2. Well, Fire Flame saves one seems good. That's true. Under advisement, I could buy a battery charger, so when we get the battery, we're in a better position, I guess. That's an idea. Don't be like me, chat. Don't do it. Make good decisions. Tarp. Does it jump dead weight? You're waiting for that? Yeah, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. For those of you who don't know, yeah, you get Burst Laser 2, you get Halberd Online with our Ion Blast and Hull 2, and, like, we're winning. Like, I mean, we're already winning, but we're just extra winning. Like, we don't even have to board anything. We just kill every single ship. You should buy level 2 oxygen. It's not a slug sector. It's not a slug sector. Darn. I was really hoping to buy and resell long-range scanners at the store. That was my primary goal for coming to this particular store. Oh well. I guess. Do 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 do. What is that? 67 scrap? 60, 67. Okay. Why? I don't, what is it? Man, just get absolutely destroyed, no chance, slug A, and then it's just like, hey, remember how you had like a really garbage sector 1, and I'm like, I'm super unlucky, and then, yeah. No, it's cool, it's cool, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Good, there's a store. Stealth weapons is actually pretty good. Do I want the stealth weapons? Sure. Super important. No battery, though. Nope, not a mantis. Oh, we should get some blue options. That's definitely the really important right now. Bump, ba-da-dum, bump, bump. Sensor 3 for even more blue options? What is there one where like there's like an auto ship and essentially it like has half power or something? It's like stupid rare to actually see it. Finding a store with a battery. It's true. We do have another sector, so maybe. Maybe. I guess I could buy a reactor. Da-da-dum. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one takes a while. That's really all I wanted to do. Don't need the fuel. Civilian or slugs? Like, I didn't play that in a manner that actually lets me the fuel there without eating an ASB. Okay, Dern still needs another 5 dodges. You're still not weapons trained? Okay. That's fine. Quest. Sure, I remember exactly what that is. Sure, I remember what that even is. What? Accept the bribe. Get out of here. Veneration 1, yeah. Like, maybe? Okay. I tried to give you the ability to dodge. You did not take the opportunity. Should be shields training. Are we winning these fights? Yes. $3, and they jumped away. Jerks! Never do any good deeds ever. The double NG looks a little spooky. I mean, you know, they are the crazy ones in the gang. Well, that's what I always, like, you know, you always think like, oh, like that NG. That NG is just a poor little slave on that Mantis ship. Nope. That NG, like, took down 2 Mantis by themselves, and they're like, whoa, geez. Oh, all right. You proved yourself. You passed the loyalty test. Welcome on board. Clearly. Do 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 do. Ah, this is when we stop having fun. Running away ships. Yep. Oh, yeah. No, I just could have totally done this, like, the good way. And I didn't. I might have lost this fight. Alright, I can't even get through. What am I... Okay. No. Hold on. Apparently I lucked out. Super lucky. Okay, I need you two to, like... We're gonna be really dumb about this. We're gonna lose crew. Sure. could be the dumbest thing we ever did. I have a pip. Hey, Shade. This is fine. This is how you do these fights. Totally normal. You can be a rock. Welcome on board. Now, I know what you're wondering. Hey, Crow. Did you perchance sell a halberd beam, burst laser 2, and a flak 1 this run? And the answer is yes. Yes, I did. Trying to maximize score. I don't know what you're talking about. No. No, right? No. A glaive. What would Kazak want? Okay. That's what Kazak. Okay, I think if Badger says that's what Kazak would want, then I feel like that is what Kazak would want. All right, this is obviously being really dumb at this point. We should probably stop. He used to say we're not going to eat them anyway, Farb. We got that. We have like no training. Okay. Yeah, we did it. It's good. Pretty slicey looks good. Yeah, that's a good point. So if anybody else shows up in chat, somebody else is gonna have to explain this run to them. All right, it's no longer my. Get out of here! Get out of here! All right, this is gonna be Kazakh. Kazakh is like the off-brand Kazakh, okay? It's almost as, this is the Kazakh you have at home. So Badger. All right, I'm not, look, I don't need it. No, of course, never. Oh my gosh, look at your weapons. Look at those weapons. Look at those weapons. Good. Zack's blue cousin. No. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Probably should do this one correctly this time. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, just eat a missile. Maybe. Oh, nice. We have at least level 1 weapon training. Good. What are we doing? All right, no, you're free. Go do something else. You're fine though. We have a bypass, I believe. Cool. Crow, at what time did you check out of this run? Uh-oh. Sector 2. I think it was Sector 3. At some point. It's... $31 Sector 1? Yeah, it's true. Bypass? Oh no. It's a sign. This game is dumb. Don't anybody ever play this game. Just don't. It doesn't make any sense at all. Allies. Never heard of this game. Oh. Is it new? I think this is part of the this is just the demo. Ooh, yeah, I think I want the weapons training. Literally doesn't matter, but whatever. Really? Oh my gosh, I get this beacon too? Probably should buy some reactor. Aw, you scummy bummy. Well, at least they only have level 2 piloting, right? Yes. That's why we need weapons training, yeah. Okay, so we're diving, I guess. Hello, Faith. I do not have an NG, I'm afraid. Yeah, but hope you're doing well. Want to work and winding down now? Sure. Yeah, again, chat said they would answer any questions about what's happened in this run. You arrive at a small outpost close to the Federation base. Your access code gives you past initial security. An officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Explain your mission. You know, the one they sent you on." Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests a potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Well, it's one of those runs where I think we just have to risk it all, you know? Maybe not everybody on board is gonna make it, but, you know, for the greater good. Exploring the weakness of the enemy fleet, the small rebel flagship. Small totally responds. It's settled. The small rebels will be here in a matter of small moments. We'll do what we can to hold off their small warships, but you must succeed in destroying this small flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other repair stations can provide aid as well. Small luck. Yeah, I sold those weapons. We had a 37 scrap sector 1. and an ion blast. That was our sector 1. And now we have, I sold a bunch of stuff. Because I'm such a memer. Sold a repair burst, yep. Sold a repair burst, 2 hull ones, ion blast, boarding bot, flak 1, burst 2, halberd beam. Got his ult and shield, yeah. You knew it, what? We're gonna end this on a, like, no scrap sector. Check fuel. Sure. Why not? Bum, bum. Bum, 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 oh no. What is this pack of lies that is being attributed to me? Because I'm such a memer. Oh. Got me there. Hey, Crow, did you manage to get to... Fed-C hard. Okay, so Fed-C's a pretty tough ship. With Fed-C, you definitely want to be boarding with the Mantis and the Human. Like, it's not about boarding with Zoltans, them exploding, cloning them. It's really inefficient. You don't want to be doing that. And you are absolutely rushing shields on that ship. 20 scrap is shields buffer, 30 scrap, shields 2. In early sectors, do make note of ion weapons so that maybe you can put the Zoltans in the shields and be immune. But you are going to be taking hits. Once you get to 2 shields, you're kind of just like maybe trying to find something akin to a small bomb, trying to find hacking, and just kind of hold on. You can get shields 3 like in sector 4 with that ship as well, but you're just tanking a lot of damage and then just using all the boarding strategies you can do. Yeah, no, it's definitely rough, and if you don't really like know how to like do all the crew microing, like safety dance when that's required, or crew swapping and whatnot, you can get in some nasty situations. Could I get like another thing alone? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, we got one. Gosh, remind me to never do a fight this way again. Yeah, I mean, I definitely, like, that is a situation where you just hack weapons and you're completely safe, or I could actually else and beam them. I want the crew kill, though, because the ship's in the background. You get medium scrap rewards versus low scrap rewards. We never got a battery, though. All right. Kazak still kills faster. We don't know what's going to hack. It's going to be slightly delayed because of the Zoltan Shield, but probably will be okay. This is it, the small rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. I was just having trouble with taking down. So before I get to level 2 shields, it's just spiral from there. It's terrible. Yeah, so like, I'm gonna kill everything. So I can't like show off like all the Why do I use small? Oh, like everything in this game is small. A small outpost, experiently a small fire got out of control, small asteroid field. The word small is actually used like 100 times in the game, so I just added a few towards the end. Small game. Yes, like beef at sea are certainly during your yeah. Yep. Cloak. We will see how this goes. Yeah, so like in terms of boarding, like there's a couple boarding strats. One is crew swapping. All right, so crew swapping, you should kind of know where you send crew out and then you put them back in the room and you get to like swap their positions. Okay, so that's really important in maintaining health and keeping attacking. Another strategy is like, it's when you're slightly outnumbered, like 3-2, and then you can bounce between adjacent rooms. And one of the people you're fighting will generally swap with a pilot. And so that crew is leaving, the pilot is coming in, and so you get these 2v1 situations. That is exploitable. Is that safety dance? And then there's yakety strats, which is like you board the 2 crew that you have and you just run them around on the ship because they have like a med bay, and if you just punch them up, they'll go to the med bay and they'll just heal up and you get 0 gain. But instead you like run them around the ship and you delay until your other boarders get there, and then with your second squad of boarders, you're actually able to control the fight. Hacking my med bay. Okay, that's fine. And then eventually you get to where you're boarding the flagship, and this is the general strategy of boarding the flagship. Like, we have lockdowns that were even better than this, but essentially it's using cloaking and hacking to negate the missile system, and then wiping out these 2 weapons. So cloak hack disables this, and then you just have to deal with 3 shields. Now, if you're with the Federation C, then you don't get cloaking. You should be prioritized finding hacking. A lot of people will find that sort of uncomfortable for phase 2. There's some like good there's some strategies to help alleviate the surge being terrible in phase 2. Okay. Oh, I stopped paying attention. So we're probably gonna eat some missiles here. Oh, well, GG's get lucky, I guess. Yeah, let's just break the missiles. Crow, that's totally the wrong crew there, Crow. That's why we sent the 2 lockdowns. Never punish, yeah. Yes. Okay. Ba-bum-bum. Two, 4, 6. Ah, boo. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Wow, I might lose his crew? Not losing crew? All right, we have to slow down here a bit. We're off right now. But we're in control of the fight, so it's fine. So one of the nice things about the strategy is really you have a lot of time. It's a really bad, annoying hack, though. Like, it's just supremely annoying, just mostly because of the location on the ship. And constantly using the wrong locks. No, we got Kazakh. We wanted Kazakh, we did not get Kazakh. Yeah, this is the second time I did that. That was really good. It's getting better at making that mistake. Okay, we're on cloak cycle. It's really weird to me how awkward this is. Like, just trying to get the kite in through and get the doors knocked down. No? Heyo! Figured it out. Good job. I think the problem also is I had to like start paying attention. Is there enough where I can just board shields? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, good. We can just end this. Okay, we can just end it. Okay. We'll get there eventually. Cool. Like, our ship would look better if, you know, I didn't spend a silly amount of money buying another pike beam and glaive beam. And could have just, like, ran halberd, flak 1, burst 2, and been, like, totally fine, but... Yeah, it's not difficult. Why not leave one alive? Okay, so if you're using a weapon loadout and you're just, like, trying to pick off crew, you should definitely leave one alive. The reason you don't want to do it for boarding is well, actually see right here. Do I want more? No, okay. We don't want anyone to interfere with our ability to board them and instantly take down their missiles before they have a chance to fire. So that's an option. Now, actually, I forgot that we have this one-shot build, because we totally have a one-shot build. So we could totally just do it normally and just win. And we could leave one crew alive, which also, it's like I said, the big difference is just a 5% evasion. Our build is completely beams, but generally speaking, phase 3, if you kill everybody off with your boarding, I'm sorry, phase 2, if you killed everybody off in phase 1, phase 2, you board immediately into the missiles, and your 2 crew will punch down the missiles before they have a chance to fire. So then you can use your hack for, say, their shields to set up some of your weapons, or you could hack their drones to try and break their drone control, and also make, like, so you don't have to deal with, like, the boarding bot as much, or make Surge a lot more manageable. Murder hobo. Have people been watching some, like, Disco Elysium stuff? Is that what's going on here? Well, 12 plus 6 plus 6. Yeah, we're okay, so what, that's 12, and that's another 12. Meow. pretty good. Now, the problem is if we board, they will mind control one of our borders. And that will be a fully trained level 3 border, which is not, it's not a good feeling. So we're probably just not boarding. Why be boarding ships or what? Shut the enemy? You can do both. Also true. Yeah. Chase him down, I guess. You're not certain how to keep fighting without damage it sustains. Looks like it's trying for pilot to the teleport as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. So we could do that and then just try punching this down. Boarding 1 for MC control. Look, Farb, that sounds like a really good idea, but unfortunately this is phase 3 and you're talking about a mind control strategy, and for some reason something back in the yeah, that's the thing. We don't talk about the thing. Surprise memory, This is kind of funny, though. I do like the idea of it. In engines, of course, that totally makes sense. You prevent all your crew except the slug and keep him in the gun and none give empty. Yeah. Yeah. Could do that. Are you trying to board us now? No. What the heck are you doing? Hello, E-Lad. No, that doesn't make any sense. Because it didn't go to pilot. What? You just want, yeah. Yeah, so like it didn't go to pilot, so it sees that there's a pilot. Because the AI takes his pilot. No. Yes, as long as the flagship is dead. So some people who are sickos like board their entire crew over, like to deal the coup de grace and let them all die. I'm not a monster. So, you know, I obviously I don't do that. Dude, this level of betrayal is disgusting. Right now, this level of betrayal, disgusting. I don't even know what to do with you. Except everyone but Dern. Right. That's a little bit rough. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, fight's over, so 12. 2, 3. What's proper? Pike beam, isn't this it? Anyways, GG's. What a stupid run. What water. Thank you, Regiat, Ratman, Badger, Dern, Whole Pigeon, Shade Ravenfell, and Kazak for joining us there. Well, that went... So if you're just joining us, we did Slug A. We got absolutely steamrolled by a Rebel Rigger in Sector 1. It just dunked my shields and then just ripped my ship apart. And then this run, we made 37 scrap and an ion blast in Sector 1. Which is not a lot. You generally want to get about around 120, 130 scrap through Sector 1. And then we just absolutely steamrolled. Yes, I did sell a Burst Laser 2 Halberd Beam as well as a Flak 1 during the run. So, I don't know. Score will be score. 5,400. Nice. Nice. It's good. It's a good number. So, stuff we get for free does not count towards our score. Crystal B. Really stings how much that one loss like screws up my win rates. It's so dumb. Like, so as you know, because I'm waiting at like a 97% win rate, like a loss is huge. Essentially I have to win 33 times in a row to make up for any losses that I have. 32 times in a row. It's like, it's a really silly standard to try and 31, 21, 21. Crystal B. 20. Yeah, I don't know what run that happened on. I really feel bad about it because, like, I remember we even farmed repairs for you by small bombing. Yeah, that is actually correct. I have to cycle to maintain win rate. Yeah, so how much did it go down by? Did I put the loss in, correct? Slug A. So